Hello everyone, welcome to GK Today. This is Arzu Kakkar. Let us have a look over today's important current affairs. So before starting, let me tell you that these questions are a part of your daily 20 MCQ series that you can get on GK Today Android application app. On that particular app, there are more than 500 plus questions every month that you can get. Also, category wise questions are available and much more. So do refer to that, do install it. Now let us have a look over the very first question. I hope you all are able to see, and before I read, I hope many of you have already thought the answer. So, okay, the question is talking about sustainable infrastructure toward a connected world is a theme. Okay, this is a theme of which block's annual meeting? So you have to tell the right answer. Which block's annual meeting had the theme sustainable infrastructure towards a connected world? So the right answer of this question is option C. Asian Infrastructure Investment Bank is the right answer. This was the seventh meeting of the Board of Governors of it is a Beijing based bank. I'll tell you about some of the important facts regarding it. Don't worry, wait for 2 minutes. So basically it was held with a video conference, and Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman ji attended the video conference from New Delhi. If I talk about India, so India is a founding member of this bank and the second largest shareholder also, right? So the theme of this year's annual meeting was, I hope you know now, sustainable infrastructure towards a connected world. So AIIB basically is a development bank, a bank with a mission to improve the condition, social and economic outlook of Asia and beyond. If I talk about it members, so there are more than 100 members, so 105 members you can say. Headquarter is in Beijing, and the operations of this bank, they begin in 2016 January, right? Okay, so if India is at the second largest shareholder, then who is at the first? China. So China is the largest shareholder with 26.61% voting shares in the bank. Then comes India with 7.6%. After India, it is Russia, then Germany. So the list goes on, right? You only refer 1, 2, 3. This much is uh, okay. Then moving to the second question. Simbex is a maritime bilateral exercise held between India and which country? So this is a bilateral exercise. It is between India and which other country? Let us have a look over the options. Sri Lanka, Sweden, Switzerland, Singapore. So Singapore is the right answer. Please do remember, Simbex is a bilateral exercise between India and Singapore. So this exercise, navies of both the countries are participating in this exercise at Vishakhapatnam. You can have a look over it in the map. So there might be many of you from Andhra Pradesh. So okay, so Vishakhapatnam is the place. Now you can please remember that where this exercise is, and the host, you can say, this Indian Navy is hosting its 29th edition. So this is the 29th edition in two phases. First, harbor phase at Vishakhapatnam, then it is followed by a sea phase in Bay of Bengal. So if you talk about this exercise, it began in which year? 1994. Initially it was known as Exercise Lion King. These are some of the very important things. Vishakhapatnam being the 29th edition, then 1994 is the year when it was first launched. It began, and it was known as what? It can be asked. So Exercise Lion King. Moving to the next question. Which is the busiest airport in the world as of October 2022? So we are about to end this month, but the question is saying, as of October 2022, which is the busiest airport in the world as per Aviation Analytics Company official airline guide? So you don't have to go to option B, C, D. If you can see the answer, Hartsfield Jackson Atlanta International Airport, this is the busiest airport in the world. And if I talk about India, Indira Gandhi International Airport, Delhi, is the 10th busiest airport. You can talk about in terms of seat capacity, the frequency of flight, domestic and international. Basically Delhi has improved its performance. The busiest airport in the world, the first position you know now. Second position is basically of Dubai International. Then it is followed by Tokyo International Airport. First, second Dubai, third Tokyo International Airport. And about Indira Gandhi International Airport, it is the 10th busiest airport. Moving to the next one, a very important question. Terai Elephant Reserve has been approved to be set up in which state? Yes, please. Bihar, Madhya Pradesh, Gujarat, or Uttar Pradesh. So let me tell you that this is the 33rd Elephant Reserve of India and it is in Uttar Pradesh. Option D is the correct answer. So if you're talking about this Terai Elephant Reserve, so it includes some area, no? It includes the areas of some tiger reserves. So you can have a look over it. See, just give me a minute. Yeah, so do refer this map. For example, there it is Pilibhit Tiger Reserve. Then comes Dudhwa Tiger Reserve. Then comes Kishanpur Wildlife Sanctuary. Right? There comes Katarnia Ghat Wildlife Sanctuary. So it includes the areas of this and makes Terai Elephant Reserve. And it has approved to set. The ministry has approved to set up in Lakhimpur Kheri district of UP. It is the second elephant reserve in UP. The first elephant reserve in Uttar Pradesh was notified in Shivalik in Saharanpur and Bijnor district in 2009. Right? Clear? So let us have a look over some of the important facts of it also because they are very important. Things can be asked. If I talk about 32nd elephant reserve, so as it is the 33rd, 32nd is Agastyamalai where? In Tamil Nadu. Clear? This is very important. Do remember these things. And now also have a look over Indian elephant. Some information about Indian elephant. Questions can be asked. So I just need your 2 minutes. Right? If I talk about Indian elephant, first is location. So the location is near to Western Ghats. Western Ghats where? Central and Southern. Many of them are found in northeastern side also. Northeast India. Some parts of Peninsular Plateau in peninsular India and also in the northern India like UP, right? Which state has the highest number of elephants in India? Karnataka. After Karnataka, Assam. Then Kerala. Clear? If I talk about the IUCN status of Indian elephant, it is endangered. In CITES, it is in Appendix 1. In Wildlife Protection Act, it is in Schedule 1. If I talk about the statistics, it is very important. The last survey was done in 2017 and according to this 2017 census, the population of elephant in India, they have reached to 27,312. Please do remember that. It is very important. Last but not the least. If I talk about Project Elephant, you all know the objective of the Project Elephant to protect the elephants. We have man-animal conflict so as to make sure that we address these issues. Project Elephant was launched in which year? It can be asked. 1992 in February. Right? So these were some of the important things. I hope now things are clear to you and now you are able to solve any question. I have confidence in you. Okay, which city hosted the Chintan Shivir of Home Ministers of States in 2022? Yes, please. Which city hosted the Chintan Shivir of Home Ministers of States in 2022? It is Faridabad. Option C is the right answer. So basically it was, you can say, a brainstorming session on internal security. We had chief ministers of 16 states who participated, chief ministers of deputy chief ministers of 16 states, home minister. So home minister chaired this session. Union Home Minister Amit Shah. Prime Minister through video conferencing addressed this session. Aim of this session is to prepare a plan to implement Vision 2047 and Panch Pran. You can say it as 5 vows. Right? So what are, if you want to have a look over the 5 vows, you can remember to this also. Let us have a look over it. It will take only a minute. If I talk about the 5 vows, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What is the first one? Goal of developed India by 2047. Second is to remove any trace of colonial mindset. This is the second one. Third is taking pride in our roots. Fourth is unity among the workers, especially the women's. And the fifth one is duties and responsibilities of the citizens, including PM, including CM. right? These are the 5 wars. And if I talk about the vision of 2047, what we need to achieve, we want that by 2047, at least half of the citizens, they should join the rank of middle class, right? Better education, better income, better electricity, better healthcare, right? So this is the vision that we want by 2047. Then moving to your next question, a very interesting question. Yes, please. A very great, I would say, step also. Which country cricket board has recently announced equal pay to both men and women cricket players? So the women and the men cricket players of that particular country will have equal pay. There will be no gender gap, or it is a one step towards the gap, the gender gap, the issue we face, right? Oh, okay. Then the right answer is India. Option B is the right answer. So BCCI has taken this step of tackling to gender discrimination. How we can do that? By implementing equal pay. Is India the first country to do that? No. New Zealand. New Zealand in 2022 became the first country to bring the pay parity among the for its cricketers, and this time India, BCCI has announced this equal pay for both men and women cricket players of India. For women, basically, what is now the pay? Women players will now get 15 lakh per test match, 6 lakh for one day international, 3 lakh for T20 international, right? So this is the thing. Do remember, and India is the second. Please do remember, it is the second country going with this, implementing this. The first is New Zealand. Okay, let us have a look over the next question. It is talking about a mission, that is Jal Jeevan Mission. Yes, please. Which state recently achieved 100% tap water connections in rural areas under Jal Jeevan Mission? So under Jal Jeevan Mission, which is the state that achieved 100% tap water connection? Maharashtra? Gujarat? I think Gujarat. What do you think? Gujarat? Chalo, let's go to Gujarat. Correct. Option B here is the right answer. Jal Jeevan Mission was launched in 2019 by our Prime Minister. The purpose is, the agenda is, the target is to make available 55 liters of water per person every day to rural households through tap connections by 2024. I hope these things are clear, because every particular point here is important, right? So make sure that you learn these things. 55 liters per water of water per person per day is the target that is to be made available to the rural households by tap connections by 2024. Which ministry is associated with this mission? Jal Shakti Ministry. Is Gujarat the first state that has achieved 100% tap connection? No. There are other states: Haryana, Goa, Telangana, Dadar and Nagar Haveli, Daman and Diu, Puducherry, Andaman and Nicobar. They have already achieved 100% tap water in households. Ministry, I have already told you. Okay, when is the Shaurya Divas celebrated in India? Yes, please. When is Shaurya Divas celebrated in India? 27th of October is the date when we celebrate Shaurya Divas. I hope that you all know. 26th of October 1947, India signed Instrument of Accession, right? And then on 27th of October 1947, Indian Army was inducted at the Budgam airport so as to evict the Pakistani forces from Jammu and Kashmir. That is why we celebrate Infantry Day, and this day aims to commemorate the 75 years of our operation, air landed operation by the Indian Air Force at Budgam airport. So Shaurya Divas is being celebrated in Srinagar on 27th of October. So Infantry Day is also celebrated on 27th of October, right? Then moving to the next question, which country holds the presidency of G20 in 2022? Yes. Is it Indonesia? Correct. Option C is the right answer. So, in Bali, Indonesia. It was the second G20 health ministers meet. Indian Union health minister also participated. There was a discussion over making the health sector more resilient, building global health resilience, and to discuss the progress in the health sector. When was G20 formed? In 1999, right? India, from 1st of December 2022 to 30th of November 2023, India will hold the G20 presidency. Please do remember that. Members of G20, very, very important. Take 5 minutes after this session. I'll not take 5 minutes to make you learn these things, to learn the members. You have your 5 minutes after this session. Everybody needs to remember the members of G20. I'll give you a glimpse of it. Argentina, Australia, Brazil, Canada, China, France, Germany, India, Indonesia, Italy, Japan, Republic of Korea, Mexico, Russia, Saudi Arabia, South Africa, Turkey, UK, US, and EU. So these are the 20 members, G20 members, and at any cost you need to remember these things. Questions can be asked. Then coming to the last question of this session, then we will have a revision category, don't worry. As per the estimates of horticulture crops for 2021-2022, what is the estimate production of horticulture crops? Simply 342.33 million tons is the right answer. As per the Agriculture and Farmers Welfare Government of India, they have released the third advance estimates of the area and the production of the various horticulture crops. So you can say that in an area of 28.08 million hectares, according to this estimate, there we have produced 342.33 million tons of horticulture crops, and this estimate shows that we have increased this production over the year 2020-2021, so by 2.3%, or you can say about 7.73 million tons. So the estimate shows an increase of 7.73 million tons over the year 2020-2021. Clear? Now let us have a look over your revision category. Some of the miscellaneous questions can be asked from anywhere, so we should be ready with everything. What is the first question? As per the recent NSO update, it is basically June 2022. What is the GDP growth estimate of India in 2021-2022? 8.7%. So basically, please do remember June 2022 as per that. Okay, as per a recent study, what is the estimated number of deaths among children and adolescents in 2019? It is 86 lakh. As per WTO, what is the estimated global trade growth in 2022-23? 3%. As per Asian Development Outlook 2022, what is the estimated growth rate of India in 23-24? What do you think? 8%. As per the data from Finance Ministry, what is the estimate amount to be borrowed by India in first half of 2022-2023? This is your homework. Next question. As per OECD's recent economic outlook, what is India's real GDP growth estimated for financial year 24? 5.5%. Then comes, as per NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory, what is the estimated number of exoplanets? 5,000. As per the second advanced estimates of national income, what is the real GDP growth of India in 21-22? Homework. And okay, let me disclose this answer. 8.9%. Take this as your homework. As per the Economic Survey 2021-2022, what is the estimated GDP growth of India in 22-23? So there are two homeworks. First this question and the last question. Clear? Moving to the next question set. So, which institution has unveiled a detailed framework for social stock exchange? Securities and Exchange Board of India, SEBI. Which sportsperson on the Business Line's iconic Changemaker of the Year award in 2022? Mithali Raj. Which country has partnered with IMD to fast-track climate change in India? Japan. Who has been named as the MD and CEO of National Stock Exchange? Please think. Meanwhile, I am writing for you. Ashish Chauhan. Niti Aayog launched Mapping and Exchange of Good Practice Initiative. Along with which institution? World Food Program. This question is a repetition. The same one, Ashish Chauhan. Which is India's third and the most recent power exchange that was launched recently? Hindustan Power Exchange. Okay. What is the name of the technology in which the DNA of an organism is changed? Genome editing. National Behavior Change Communication Framework for Garbage-Free Cities has been launched under which scheme? Swachh Bharat Mission Urban. The Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, that is IPCC, in its recent assessment report mentioned which Indian city for sustainable transportation? Clear? Kolkata. The last set. Skill India has partnered, with which technology company to upskill the youth in emerging technologies in India? So the name of the company, I hope you all are using Samsung. Many of you, not all, many of you might be using Samsung's phone. With respect to technology, what is the merge event related to? What do you mean by CC? Climate change? No, cryptocurrency. So the event, the merge, it relates to cryptocurrency. ISRO partnered with which country's space agency in space technology during Bangalore Space Expo? Australia. AICT has partnered, with which technology company to accelerate digital creativity skills across India? Adobe. Which company has partnered with the technology giants like Meta, Google, Microsoft and Intel to roll out 5G services? Reliance. Which major technology company has released the Child Safety Toolkit and Cyber Security Upskilling Program? Yes, please. Google. Which state has inaugurated Rajiv Gandhi Center of Advanced Technology? Rajasthan. Which Indian state launched seed distribution to farmers based on blockchain technology? Jharkhand. Department of Science and Technology recently approved a startup loan for commercializing which product? This is your homework. 3 questions I have given you. What is the name of the center's passenger processing system based on facial recognition technology? That is DigiYatra. And the last question. Which state has partnered with NIOT, National Institute of Ocean Technology, for coastal protection measures? Odisha. So this is your homework slide. There are certain questions here and already I have given you a set of 3 questions, I think. So I expect the answers from all of you in the comment section. Please do give these answers. Till then, I, Arzu Kakkar, wish everybody a very best of luck. Happy learning, everyone. Have a nice day. If you're liking these sessions, do like it, do share and do subscribe. And meanwhile, I also know that with your lovely comments that you are gaining knowledge and liking these sessions. Thank you for that. Thank you, everyone, once again.